Alright, hello, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, we do have a new Intensifying Fight stage. Now, I did literally, just do the one from, Dragon Ball Saga. I'm pretty sure it came out during Saiyan Day, considering, you, fight Jackie-chan and, the unit there is Goku, but I honestly just missed it. Until not too long ago. But conveniently here we do have another one. And this one, we do need to use Otherworld Warriors. Now, typically with fights, I do like to say that every time, this sort of thing, every time we have one of these. Typically when we get, new fights or whatever, I do like to just jump in blind. However, that's more like, not wanting to know beforehand if the boss, has AoEs or dodge canceling, right? All that fun stuff. With these fights, however, and I actually haven't checked this one yet, I do like to just check before I even jump in what we're supposed to do, because these are, I don't know if it's completely fair to call them gimmick fights, but more or less they're gimmick fights. You only have one way to sort of quote-unquote win the proper way. So I don't like to just mess around forever and try and find out. I mean, some of these are collecting orbs, some of them are doing a certain amount of supers, right? So I do like to read these ones. Yeah, see, I mean, they got really weird ones, like number of super attacks, rainbow key spheres, number of super attacks, enemy defeated in the first 3 turns. They got some odd ones. Whether the enemy is defeated within the first turn of Phase 2. Okay, that could be interesting. So 1 turn to beat the enemy, huh? Okay, well, I did already actually make our team since I knew we needed Otherworld Warriors. And we have this guy, Pycon. I actually have not tried this guy yet. I really like how yellow coins have, just straight up 200%. It's really nice, the 2 categories. I guess how they're going to operate this is 200% the 2 sort of niche categories, where the carnivals are still going to be, what is it, 4 key, 220% to A category, and I suppose those are going to be, quote-unquote main categories of the year. I don't fully understand yet, we'll have to see. But I really do like that the yellow coin LRs are finally good leads. It's really nice. What I will say, real quick, actually, about Pycon, I really like Pycon, but I when I was sort of breaking them down or whatever, I completely missed that this was just 1 turn. I don't know how I did. It has a little exclamation mark. I guess I'm just not fully used to this new passive format. I don't know. I completely missed that this was just a 1 turn activation, which is unfortunate. But I do think he's still really good. That being said, let's just jump in, see if we can't get some good, usage out of this guy. I mean, once again, this is more like a gimmick fight, so let's do this. He's not really. I don't think we're really gonna need him per se, but it'd be nice if he can look good. We have Pycon, full Pycons in the first rotation, huh? Now, the interesting thing with Pycon is that he can obviously link with the sort of old one. However, obviously, it's once he's transformed. What's his transformation condition again? Seriousness. They're so unserious for calling it seriousness. 4th turn, start a battle. Are we even going to get a chance to see this guy? I don't know. I suppose we'll float him off to see if we can't get an opportunity to proc his ability. I don't know. He doesn't want to be in slot 2 or 3 anyway. Let me just glance at him real quick again. Does he need, No, okay, he doesn't need any, key or anything. Interesting. I'm still listen. He just came out. This is my first time using him. He just needs to be like right in slot 2 or 3 essentially. I am really intrigued by the PyCon pick. I suppose it's in line with what they do for this April celebration. They've always done stuff, or at least most of the time, I suppose I should say. Not always, but at least in recent times. What they'll do is they'll do something that's related to the Dokkan Fest, but it's not like, you know, exact. You know, doesn't like Kale lead like transformation boost or something? I don't have my own, so I could be wrong about that, but I believe like her and Super Boo share a category, and that category was the theme of that celebration. And last year we had, you know, Special Pose was the category theme of the celebration. Now we go from Topo into Ginyu, which Ginyu was a complete miss of a character because they only made him for Special Pose, but if he also had like Terrifying Conquers on him, he could still be. I don't know. I mean, he's probably pretty aged at this point, to be honest. He just released at such an unfortunate time. But point being, it's never like, you know, here's Kale, now here's Kefla, right? They don't do that. I mean, it makes sense, right? But they don't do that. So, am I surprised that we got PyCon? No. I was surprised just, well, it was out there, so that's why I'm not surprised that it wasn't like, oh, well, we're getting Bye Guys Goku. Like, it would have been nice to get Bye Guys Goku, but to be honest, I was expecting something out there. Did I expect it to be PyCon specifically? No. But, like, I don't know. It's just, they're always so weird with this fucking celebration. I will say, though, that I really hate that. Because I think them doing that, pretty much just, like, completely screwed over Cell. I've really been wanting a new Cell. For me, my favorite Dragon Ball Z villain, it bounces around. So one day it'll be Frieza, you know, next, you know, Cell. Alright, sorry about that, I had to cut away for a moment there. I've been really wanting a new Cell. We need a new Frieza. I really wanted a new Buhan. Like, Buhan's good, right? But he did come out, and he still is good, right? I'm not saying he isn't. But he did come out just before Leader Skill Power Creep, just before Event Power Creep, as a T1. Now we have another main Dragon Ball Z villain coming out as a T1. This is following the year where we did not have a single actual villain release, premium villain release. We had Jiren, and then 3 Broly's. That's not real villains, right? They're antagonists. They're not real villains. Traditional villains, right? So, I just, like, why'd they have to choose Cell? Like, I did want, like, what was the idea? I have to wonder. Why Cell? Why did he need to be the tournament participant sort of guy here? I don't get it. They should have picked someone else to be the lead, because this just messes with Cell, right? I'm not the biggest fan of how they designed him with the revive stuff, because you really can't run him as a lead when you have that sort of bullshit. That's the same reason why I really don't like Int Broly. I still prefer, like, even though that I have my own Int Broly now, I still prefer, like, running double, like, Tech Broly. It's, I don't know, they make some interesting decisions. I'm starting to get kind of worried about a Frieza release. I feel like this year has to be the year that we see more Frieza. I mean, Frieza's been kind of neglected for the game, honestly. The last one was Golden Frieza, was it not? 2022? Am I forgetting a Frieza? Oh wait, last year we had the Bardock special, right? Yeah, the monthly TUR. Now, I don't know. I feel like Frieza is set up for a bit of a resurgence this year. I mean, I know we have the Go Frieza, which starts as Frieza, but I mean that character. I don't need to beat a dead horse. People know. People have their thoughts about that character, right? A lot of people were disappointed. A lot of people like him. I'm personally someone who's disappointed. For a lot of reasons. I don't know. The main thing for me is the animation's there, but
This energy. Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you! Kakarot!
I'd been waiting for a proper Go Frieza character for a while, you know. It doesn't even like include 17, and most of the animations are from a filler episode. Like it's I'm not a fan of that. I don't know. That character's just a miss for me. But I do think Frieza is sort of in line for a bit of resurgence this year, similar to how Broly was last year. I suppose we'll see, but you know, I really do like the idea of that sort of Namek ROF worldwide. I mean, we'll see what they do, of course, but I feel like we have to, at bare minimum, we have to see Namek Frieza this year. There's no way, like, we still don't have a final form Namek Frieza. Like, and this is the 10th year of the game. They have to be planning something. I refuse to believe that we're gonna go another year without it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright, listen, it's time, right? I mean, we're probably gonna kill this turn. It's time to get serious.
Now that I know how strong you are, we're just getting started.
This is such a goofy character. Alright, let's see what you do here. Pycon, we got the 4 rainbow orbs. Let him cook. That's decent links. Okay. I wonder if he's just gonna, like, one-shot. That'd be pretty funny. Well, I mean, Goku is already low, but... No! Pycon got hit! Oh, what the fuck? 58 million? I haven't even... Oh, wow. I have not looked at the showcase of this guy. What the fuck? Wow, okay. I was not expecting 58 mil. He really did get serious. Goddamn. Okay. Jesus Christ, Pycon. He just fucking obliterated Goku. But yeah, I really, like, why couldn't they have just made Super Kaioken Goku, like, the TUR here? Like, imagine if he's Otherworld Warrior, Tournament Participant League, like, that would have been pretty good. Or if they want to just not give him Otherworld Warrior since Pycon's gonna have it, like, I feel like this was a really good opportunity to just make it, like, from the same sort of, just make it completely related, right? Like, we could have just gotten Super Kaioken here, and that would have been really nice. Unfortunate. I mean, it is what it is. I hate what they did with Cell. I really, if they butcher Frieza too, like, I'm gonna be so disappointed. We'll see what happens though. Okay, I had to cut briefly again there. Sorry. But if they fucking butcher Frieza, like, they better give him the respect he deserves. I would hate to see him be a TUR. There's no way they make all of the main Dragon Ball Z villains TURs, right? Surely. I swear. Dokkan, please. Obatu, don't do me like that. But yeah, there we go. That one was pretty easy. These usually are pretty easy. Like I said, they're more so like, you know, gimmick fights than actual fights. But you know, I'll take the free 16 stones, right? You do get one for the clear, right? Yeah, you get one for the clear. So, I mean, 16 stones for, what, 10, 12 minutes sort of gimmick fight there. I mean, that was... I do appreciate me some stones, right? Especially with Golden Week. I mean, it's right around the corner at this point. Like, any day now, we should be finding out, like, the theme and stuff, so... All that being said, if it's not Daima, oh my god. Like... Something like Saiyan Saga or Namek, I really want to get more representation, but like, we can't do that right now. We can't fucking do that. We can't let every other game have everything and we have nothing. I mean, we have. I mean, we have Daima Vegeta, right, and you know Goku Gloria, but I don't know. I don't have my own Daima Vegeta, so I haven't really been able to try him. But, he sort of came and went. No one really talks about him. I know a lot of people were disappointed with him, so... We need to see some of that big stuff, right? Especially because it's been a bit of a quieter period, which I'm fine with, because I've had stuff to catch up on, but... You know, I would really like... Because if we don't get the Daima stuff now, like... The next window is Tanabata, and then after that, I mean, I don't think there's really another clear window until New Year's or 11th. Because I really don't see them doing it for worldwide. Because I don't know how they. If they're doing like Daima for worldwide, I feel like they'd want to do everything Daima related, and I don't see how they can do that, to be honest. So I sincerely doubt it's gonna be worldwide, but I suppose we'll see. But that'll do it here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.